Okay, today we are playing a game on Numbani. We are in the Gold SR range, and we will be playing Junkrat the entire way through. And our current team composition, I'll be perfectly honest with you, I forgot to write the team comp down. And I'm not professional enough to go back and check what the team comp is, so we're not going to worry about it, it's fine. We're on the console today, by the way. Consider yourself warned. So we got defend first, which is easier for Junkrat, especially on a map like Numbani, because the routes of access are kind of small. So you just kind of get to pick whichever way they're going and then bully them. So Mercy's rezzing Genji right here. If, because we're reloading, no, we've stopped reloading. We started reloading again right after we finished reloading, so we could have just come around the corner and tried to blast her immediately. Because just, you know, point blank, grenade, mine, she's dead. Or, if we don't think we can do that for one reason or another, we could at least throw the mine and push Mercy away so she doesn't res Genji. Instead, we elect to try and set up traps under Genji for when he revives, but you can move around while you're invulnerable, so it doesn't really work super well unless the guy is not paying attention, really. So we could have just gone for the Mercy instead. So Moira's not allowed to do that, but she decided to do it. Genji's trying to get us right now, and we don't have any concussive mines to use on him right now, and it's not really a concern if you've got concussive mines, because they'll pretty much deal with flankers, but we used one to get away from Genji, and then he just kind of comes after us right afterwards, and now we've isolated ourselves from our teammates as well. So, not a great use of the concussive mine. If we could have hit Genji with it as well, maybe that would have deterred him, but all it did instead was put us further away from our team, and Genji's got his own movement ability, so he just catches right up with us again. So in the email, there wasn't an exact question, but basically, we wanted specific advice on positioning with Junkrat, and the gist of it pretty much is you wanna... Someone on Reddit actually described it pretty well, surprisingly, this one time I saw it, and the description they gave was you want to maximize the amount of damage you can do without the enemy team being able to see you. Because Junkrat's really good at just denying an area, and he's got he can fire indirectly at places. We don't really want to be like, oh, fucking Moira. We don't really want to be on the objective either, to be honest with you, unless we absolutely have to be. We could have just stayed around the edge of the objective longer if we were going to go and touch it. We didn't need to go touch it right then and there. But yes, so Junkrat's really good at denying an area, because you can just spam into an area and it makes it very hazardous to go into, and he doesn't even really need to be in line of sight of it. So that's the basic gist of what we're going for with Junkrat. Now, you can play Junkrat very aggressively, which it seems like we hedge a little bit more towards in this game. We'll see as time goes by. But pretty much, like, you do a lot of damage. You don't need line of sight. We didn't use our mine super well. Need to use 2 to get up here. This is a good thing to do with the bomb right here, because people ain't going to be looking up there for it, so they pretty much have to react to it. They have to try and find someone, but we found Reinhardt. And then Mercy reses. I could hear Mercy resing him through the floor. But hey, look, we got that guy. Nice. He's upset about that one, probably. I can hear Genji using Dragon Blade. Dragon Blade's dead now, so don't have to worry about it. So here you see a little bit more of the aggro. Reinhardt, he can't figure it out, can he? He just doesn't know where these bombs are coming from. He's like, fucking Junkrat, man. I swear to God, fucking Junkrat. Oh, fuck, Junkrat's there. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm dead. So, you know, remarkably for a game on Numbani, we end up hanging out right here on this checkpoint for a while. I've gone back here because I'm not excited to use the trap like that, because we literally just threw it down in a random spot on the street, ahead of the payload as well, so not super likely to get much value out of it. We know there's a Genji around here, so we can just use it to, like, guard against Genji behind us, put one, like, in this staircase, you know, on the roof, like, behind us, in case he tries to, like, dash up behind us on the balcony. You know, you can use it to look for him. But, like, just chucking it there? Yeah, not very exciting, is it? So, unfortunately, we don't manage to actually kill Mercy right there, because we missed, which is very tragic. Try not to miss. Shockingly, I know. Here we start going a little bit more aggro. As you can see, we've been doing a lot of just like coming up behind the enemy team, and we haven't been punished for it yet, really, so there's not much reason to stop, because they clearly don't react well to us doing it so far. Now we're going to do it again, and we're actively rewarded, because this time we do kill Mercy. But, oh no, turns out McCree was over here, which is a weird place for him to be. Oh, okay, I see. So he backed up into here. I was like, what was he doing behind us? No, he just, like, walked in over there. It is worth pointing out, Mercy's tethered to someone. So, oh yeah, we see the tether actually go through the wall behind us. So we should have been able to see that coming, actually. And, well, we could have seen somebody coming behind us. It being McCree is, like, the worst possible result. But we did actually see the tether going through the wall right there. So that means they have gone up behind us, and so we can just make a slight adjustment, basically, rather than just throwing the concussive blast like so and going back that way, concussive blast in that direction instead. So just rotate a little bit, throw the mine, and then go that way, rather than back into the alleyway, seeing as that's the direction the tether was going, ergo someone has to be over here. Or at least right behind us, if not in the alleyway behind us. Look at that, the kill cam illuminated me as to what happened right there. Incredible. Sometimes it's helpful. There's our team comp. That's what we got going. We figured it out like 3 minutes later. Didn't mind super well. Meh, you know. I don't play Junkrat. I don't know. I can't use the concussive mines properly for movement. So somebody was up there. It's, is that McCree or Ash? That's McCree. Okay, alright. I couldn't fucking tell. Mostly because of the noise that came out of the gun. I was like, it sounds like Ash's gun. Whatever. Anyway, so we do build up the tire right here, and we hesitate to use it for a little while. I would actually just use it now, because Moira's using Coalescence below me. And let me tell you something, right? As someone who's played a lot of Moira, there's nothing I dread hearing more than Dragon Blade or Riptire right after I've started using Coalescence, because unless I know exactly where that Junkrat is, he is gonna kill me before I kill the tire. I was gonna say before I kill him, he'll definitely do that. And we do use it eventually, but by the time we use it, Moira actually faded out of it. Just barely. Look at that. Ooh, literally holding the key down, like, please get me out of here. So we end up only killing Tracer instead, whereas we could have ended up killing Moira previously, which is better than killing Tracer. But as we can see, we're going to win the fight regardless, so no big deal. And the enemy team, be real with you, they aren't that good. Now we've used the trap to cover behind us. Fair enough. So this is pretty much the idea, playing Junkrat. This is what we do. We don't even need to be this far forward. We don't actually have to stand on the balcony. We can be standing back in the doorway, and then we're even less likely to die. And it just makes it very difficult to go through that doorway, you know? Or that choke point, whatever. Oh, look. What you up to? What you up to, Lucio? Junkrat? What you up to, Junkrat? What are we up to? We didn't manage to kill him. Very tragic. Did we have to reload? Is that what happened? No, we just started reloading. We had 4 bullets loaded right here, so we did not need to reload, and then we end up reloading right there, right as the trap triggers. And shit. So, try not to just, like, obsessively reload when you're still mostly full ammo. I do it. We all do it. You know, that's a thing with first-person shooters. Well, I'm at 29 bullets out of 30. It's reload time. Like, try not to. It is a bad habit to just reload all the time, even when you've still got mostly a full clip. Some heroes it's worse to do than others. Like, you play like Sombra or Orisa. Those characters have really long reload animations, but really large clip sizes. And Orisa is literally like fucking 2 seconds reload time or something like that. It's ridiculous. Don't reload unless, like, you're actually low on ammo or nothing's happening, definitely. It is a bad habit. So we have Riptire built up. They've only got 1 realistically good push left. We didn't have our trap down, did we? We didn't have our trap down. We could have had our trap down. I've just gone back 10 seconds and we haven't put it down. It's been off cooldown this whole time. It's one of those things that you want to just have on the map somewhere doing something. Even if you can't get the trap in a really good spot, it's just better off doing something on the map rather than nothing on the map. So do try to have the trap out as much as possible, because you don't want the cooldown just like sitting around doing nothing. That's not a very efficient use of resources. So we got mostly close. We see there's a contest happening, so we are deploying the tire right now. And we're going, ooh, the long way around. Oh, oh, ah. Alright, I got Tracer again. Didn't manage to get Hammond, but Hammond's a big boy, so, you know, it's difficult like that sometimes. It would just barely kill him if it was, like, point blank. He's got 600, yeah, he's got 600 health. You know, as much as... So fucking stupid. I'm gonna complain about it. So, Reinhardt, right? Crusader, very big boy, paladin, basically. Super sophisticated, bulky armor. Has 500 health total, right? Junkrat, not Junkrat, Roadhog is fat. And he has 600 armor. Or 600 health, rather. 600 armor would be pretty ridiculous. Seems like something we'll get eventually. A hero who their entire health bar is armor. You know, that seems like something that'll probably happen eventually, to be honest. But yeah, you know, that's nice and realistic, isn't it, man? You want to get nice and healthy, nice and bulky? Just go get fat. No problem. No problem. Also, if you want to protect against explosions, just rub some dirt on you. It'll be fine. Completely immune. Don't bother going putting on any kind of high-tech armor, though. That won't protect you from your own explosions. No, sir. Fucking hate that shit. Fucking, I want consistent rules, okay? That's all I want. Anyway. So, a lot of our teammates are dead right now. The tire didn't end up getting a lot of people, which is unfortunate. As most of our team's dead, so we're gonna capture this checkpoint now. Not the end of the world, because I mean, Numbani's second checkpoint, I don't expect a game to get decided on that checkpoint, because it's just very hard to defend, pretty much. The attackers have got so many options, and the respawn for the defenders is so bad. Jumping down like that was really aggro and dangerous, but we got away with it, so it's fine. And I mean, I've seen... Like, Junkrat's one of those heroes where, like, you can do a lot of shit with him once you get really good at Junkrat. I've seen some crazy aggressive Junkrat players who basically play like fucking assassins, and they get away with it because they're, oh my god, amazing. Absolutely incredible that didn't hit us. He is mad. I'd be mad. But, you know, and we seem to like to play aggro when we get the chance. Wow, he really did, huh? He really did it. He really did it. Please don't do that, though. Please don't just stand perfectly still in front of him, because he is going to go, oh, whatever. Please don't stand perfectly still in front of the, Hammond. Try not to stand perfectly still in general. Just makes you easier to kill, right? Try not to stand perfectly still if you can avoid it. It's not like Junkrat's a precision fighter or anything, so, you know, you can wiggle pretty freely. So we have the tire again. Again, we're in the position where they can probably only get one more decent team fight. Could have just thrown the bomb on the concussive mine on Tracer right there, and that would have been easier to hit, and Tracer is soft enough where if she's only taken a little bit of damage, she'll die. I think we were also damage boosted. No, we weren't damage boosted, disregard. But if she's taking like a little bit of damage, the mine will basically kill her still, so, you know. It would have been easier to land than the bombs, pretty much. But it's all good. Look, it's all fine. Bastion's in tank form. There's only one person on their team still alive. She's dead now. All good, all good. We stopped him right here. And, yeah, fully doable still. Now, you'll notice there isn't a lot of time on the timeline left, so we either crush or we lose. So, you know, place your bets now if we win or lose this game. So we're still playing Junkrat. That's fine. Junkrat can attack just fine, and like, this map, there's a fairly high likelihood of them running some variation of a bunker composition, which Junkrat, anytime the enemy team is playing a team comp that benefits from grouping really close together, so any kind of Bastion or Orisa comp, pretty much. Junkrat's really good at punishing that, because he does a lot of AoE damage, and the tire, you're all holding hands over here? Well, guess where you're all going to hold hands to now? The afterlife. Unless they can manage to break the tire, which people have gotten a lot better at than they used to, no doubt. So this is a very good start. A very good start to the round. We've killed their main tank, and both their healers have actually just died. Or, no, not both their healers. Mercy was still alive. I could hear her rezzing behind. We killed 2 of their healers and their main tank, but, you know, they've got a few big boys, but it's okay. Now Lucio's gotten back, but he's the only healer alive. Don't really need to come down off the high ground. It makes it easier for us to hit them, but, ooh, a little bit late reactions right there. Did we have our trap up sooner? Yeah, we did. Just reacted late to it. You know, that's like the most intuitive way to use the ability in this situation, honestly. I wouldn't be mad if it worked like this, where you could just throw the trap under Reinhardt as he slides by and have it just, like, catch his feet immediately. Like, that's like the intuitive way to use it right there, to be honest. Just, like, throw it under his feet as he flies by, but no, it's got an arm, so, yeah. So, that went pretty well. Pretty good start, pretty good start. They're probably upset about that. This guy just changed McCree, so he's got no ult charge currently. They lost the fight pretty quickly, so they haven't built up much ult charge either. Not a great start for them. Very good start for us. Now we have the tire. We're deciding to use the tire right now, and we're gonna go the long way. Did it not do damage, or did he Wraith? No, it looks like it hit him. Did it hit him? I just didn't know. It should have killed him. No, it would have. Yeah, just in time. Literally just in time. Okay. Feels bad, man. I was like, no, I would have definitely killed him from there. No. Just in time. So we could have just, like, pressed right in the guy's face, to be honest with you, right here. Just, like, press right up in it. Bomb, mine. And he's dead, pretty much. Oh, no, didn't want to do that. Instead, we're, like, afraid, because it's Reaper, so, you know, fair enough, I guess, but he ends up... Oh! Alright. So he just runs up to us. We're very decisive play, honestly. Wraith formed up to us and then got us, so, you know, good job, him. Very decisive play, but he was teleporting right in front of us. That's a big no-no. That's a very big social faux pas for Reaper. We just press our gun right into the guy. Bang, bang, mine, dead. And... that's it. That's Reaper done, pretty much, at that point. But, yeah, I can't do it. It's fine. You know, and it's kind of tedious to do, but Junkrat's got a kind of unusual method of movement. So, you would benefit from, like, spending some time in custom games on various maps, just, like, practicing mine jumping around, just to get more used to the movement, pretty much. And you can find out, and, like, you can try and find some map-specific stuff as well. But, he's got a very strange method of movement, and it does benefit from some amount of practice, doing it. And I mean, you know, you'll get better at it just over time as well, no doubt, but, you know, if you're, the kind of guy that doesn't mind just playing custom games and practicing, it would be beneficial. Okay, alright, Jesus Christ. So, that was very scary. So pretty much the play is just, like, get back up onto the high ground right there, and Reaper would be pretty fucked. He's gotta just teleport back up to us, but bonked our head on the ceiling. Very sad. You know. Life is difficult like that sometimes, but we got him. No. Oh, God. Don't get punished, don't have to learn. D.Va is gonna... So, this is one of those things, though, where, like, D.Va is gonna defense matrix you, like, right as she gets at you, pretty much, because most Junkrat players, their reaction is gonna be, Diva's right in my face. I don't like Diva being right in my face, so I'll use the Concussive Mine right now. So when Diva, like, dives at you, or, like, comes at you, just wait for, like, half a second. See if she uses the Defense Matrix first, and then Concussive Mine. Because she's gonna try and eat your mine, and most Junkrats will use it, like, right as she's arriving, pretty much. So just wait, like, half a second and see what she does, and then use the Concussive Mine. I want to watch Tracer be sad again. Got him! Oh, Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, damn. Ended right there. Jesus Christ. What we got going on here, exactly? Cops arresting cops, okay. Okay, yeah, whatever. I'll let myself in. Tactics of physical pen testers. Okay. How science is taking the luck out of gambling, alright. Ben Shapiro leaves liberal professor speechless in an epic debate. I'll bet Ben Shapiro did leave him speechless. Probably not in the way Ben Shapiro intended, based on most videos I've seen of Ben Shapiro, but, you know, it's a classic tactic right there. Put in the title of the video, destroyed with facts and reason, but usually the reaction the person has is just kind of befuddlement at what they just said to them, right? Pretty much, usually, but, you know, whatever. Stephen King on Twilight, 50 Shades of Grey, Lovecraft, and more. That's something I would watch. Don't talk to the police. Alright, and then, you know, everything else is fine. I don't know where the fuck this has all come from, but hey, it's there. Well, okay. I did watch that video about, that we saw the other day on the end, which was, the college professor accusing his class of cheating. It wasn't as good as I expected it to be, but then it linked to one about, I ended up going through this train of related videos about other crime-related things, so I guess it's come out of that somewhere. I don't know where the fuck this has come from, though. And, sure, you know, I like Lovecraft, so I guess. And that's where, you know, that'll be where that came from as well. Everything else is fine. Whatever. Don't know where these two came from. Fuck that one up, though. Anyway, whatever. So, we were playing Overwatch. Yeah, that's what we were doing. So, the email basically asked about, positioning, as I'm not fully aware how to play Junkrat best. I have also no clue about any strats in general. I mostly know he's good at area denial and he has a high damage potential. I mean, that's pretty much it. I've seen people do some really crazy stuff once they get really good at Junkrat, because he's got a low skill floor, but he's got a pretty high skill ceiling at the same time. Like, you can do a lot of really cool stuff with Junkrat once you get used to playing Junkrat, so... but the idea is pretty much you want to act like artillery, pretty much, so you're just really far back, preferably where the enemy team can't see you, just denying an area. Whichever way the enemy is likely to go, or whichever way they want to go, you just spam into that area, make it really hard for them to go through. Junkrat's also really good at breaking barriers, so break some fucking barriers, you know, that's... I said that really aggressively, as if we spent no time breaking barriers in this game, and I was mad about it, right? Even though they had, like, Hammond half the time as their tank. That's not the intention. The idea, just, you know, if they got barriers, break barriers. If not, just go for general area denial. Try and save a concussive mine, at least, to use in case a flanker gets to you. If they have flankers. If they don't have flankers or divers, it doesn't matter. You can just kind of use it to do more damage, pretty much, at that point. But if they got flankers and divers, try to save a concussive mine to use it. Try and have your trap up as much as possible. But... The basic idea of Junkrat is just deny an area, pretty much. So whatever choke point they're trying to get through, you fucking make that area as hostile as possible. And then when you get more accustomed to Junkrat, like the trajectory on the bombs, the hitbox, like moving around with concussive mine and all that, you can do a lot more cool stuff, but it takes a little while to get there. He's got a low skill floor, but he's got a pretty high skill ceiling, so once you get used to him, you can do some shit. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you did, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Start that again. Thank you for watching the video if you did. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer. If you haven't already, you can join our Discord and ask questions more directly and have a conversation about them, or just shitpost with us. I've started live streaming Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 7 p.m. till 10 or 11 p.m. EST. So far, I only played Overwatch. We'll play some other games sometime. Come by, have a good time. If you managed to make it all the way through the video and somehow still enjoyed it, please like the video and subscribe for more content of middling quality in the future, and I hope you found the video helpful.